kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. To pass. It's St. Clair. That's reeled in. It's Peoples. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
A completion sets up a second down play. The defense with a pre-snap movement of its own. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first down. Stuck right there at the line. No gain. 4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Takes the handoff again. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Play action here on first down. Houdini scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
On the ground, it's Peoples. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. In this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives them a chance.
And on 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Finds his man. It's Moss. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. The offense really clicking here. 3 plays and suddenly it's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. It's Reed. On the move now. Get there, brought down at the 2.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Aggies will crank up the tempo. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's Smith. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. The offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And the football comes out. The defense has got it. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
That's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently, going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket, and it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Oh, the pass is picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. And the single back takes the handoff. And they bring him down right at the 20. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A much-needed counterpunch
guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had it going in the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking downfield, it's Reed. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Nice catch made out of the slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move or change off that incompletion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. They'll run it from the gun. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
6th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Reed. With the catch, it's Moss. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down in town. Looking to throw again. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Looking for a man. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Makes the grab. It's Smith. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. First and 10 play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. It's a draw play. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Peoples. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Reed. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Breaking free at midfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Oh, he can't come up. Catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
He's got it on the left side for a big gain. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting close to the midfield. That's an important first down on that running play.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground.
And looking for a big play here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The short hands. It's Smith.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Defense not pressing this time. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down. He does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still needing that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a 1st down and a big gain.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Back-to-back deep shots. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield. This offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Dumps it down to the back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And that will give them the lead now. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. Offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The Aggies looking to run some tempo here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
That's caught. It's Moss. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. He keeps it on a design run. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Fires quickly to the left. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Touchdown, Aggies. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Now you have to try the extra point.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, then come up with that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to root it away. Bringing it out, it's West. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And there's the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And the quarterback keeps it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out with the receiver to make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
reached the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadline, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Heading to the 4th quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Looking for a gap. It's Peoples. Finds room at the 30. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the 4th quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
In the red area, it's Donaldson. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. QB bootlegs here. Oh, he breaks free. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Well, you talk about a turn of events. What a job by this defense. You're thinking at the very least they're potentially going to give up the go-ahead field goal, maybe a touchdown. Instead, they come up with this interception and get the ball back to their offense.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's Zeno. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Makes a quick catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. Finding space at the 20. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Buckeyes are going to cash in this red zone trip. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
There he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Texas A&M offense back on the field. This playoff game on the line. Can the offense navigate the end zone here? We need a touchdown. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To throw, it's Reed. Looking to scramble. Nice grab. It's Moss. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. Finding space at the 20. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, do you kick the extra point to tie this up, or you go for 2 to potentially take the lead?
Extra point is good. We're tied up. Sets up a tremendous finish here. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Handoff to the left. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Grab down the middle, it's Tate. Brought down at the 33, that's good enough to move the sticks.
I mean, You just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
A gain makes it second and medium. Snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. A deep shot to the right. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag. Play, so we'll check that out. They make the pass interference call very late in this tie game. That's a break for the offense. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Ohio State.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. So here we go. This will be a 51-yard field goal attempt to win the game. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. So here we go. This will be a 51-yard field goal attempt to win the game. Knocks that one right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Back to throw. It's Reed. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is